got the worst air quality in Europe. There's a real risk that the council tax will be increased by £100 in order to pay the £300 million fine the European Union may impose on us. And this government passed legislation in the event of the European Union imposing that £300 million fine is directly paid by council taxpayers. And we're going to have a mayor who's prepared to go and meet the European Commission and say what we can do to improve our air quality. Because 4,000 people die prematurely every year in this city because of air quality, and not by a few months, an average of 11 years. It is a scandal. And Boris Johnson's only response to this is to pay £1 million a firm to spray a sort of gluey water around the monitoring stations so that the overall level doesn't look so bad, and it's been filmed. And the real outrage about this is that we've had 4 years of covering up how bad our air quality is, and we aren't issuing smog warnings. And I promise this, we will, from the day I expect any of us three win, we will issue smog alerts, because people who suffer in this city need to know whether it's safe for them to go out, and this mayor's refusing to tell them because he's embarrassed by his record.
Oh, this is depressing. Yeah. It's all down to you, Boris, for the last 4 years.
I mean, as usual, Ken Livingstone is saying things that he knows aren't true. The fact is, he had 8 years to put in age limits for taxis, which are some of the worst polluters in the city. He never did it. He never had the guts to do it. I did it. I took that tough decision. And we've got an age limit now for taxis on London streets. He had 8 years to get in a serious programme of hybrid buses to reduce the pollution from buses. I've done it. I've got hybrid buses. And by the way, the new bus for London, which is endlessly attacked by my opponents, actually a fantastic machine, is the cleanest, greenest new bus in Europe.
What about spraying your sticky water?
And we put in a cycle hire scheme that he never did. He claims to have thought of it in 1783 or whatever it was. He never actually came up with it. We put it in. We've massively expanded cycling and low carbon transport. And the kicker is, he's telling complete porkies about the European Union. But there is no risk to London if we keep going with our plan. They have been extremely impressed with our air quality strategy. They have, and we are going to continue with dust suppressing measures that you summarised. We are going to continue to work to make sure that we keep London's air getting cleaner and cleaner. And I have to ask him again, or I'll ask him through you. I have to ask him, if he really is serious about this, and if he really cares as much as he does, he's got to realise that these measures to improve air quality cost money. And I have to ask him again, if he's going to cut £1 billion out of our budget, where's the money coming from?
I'll ask that in a moment. It's obviously a very green issue, air quality. I obviously want to hear from Jenny Jones.
Now, I don't want to call any of my opponents bad names, but the Tory candidate has been wandering in fantasy land, I'm afraid. Everything that Ken said was absolutely true. I don't know about the bit with Brian, I don't know. But everything he said about air pollution was absolutely right. And to be slightly fair to him,
he's gone off with you.
or not. No, right. All right. What Ken did miss out was Boris has also put in 2 pot plants along the Games route, which are clearly going to soak up some of the pollution. And to be fair again to Boris, Greens were talking about air pollution back in 2000 and trying to get Ken to do something about it. Now, he did, in fact, because he had plans to bring in the low emission zone, which Boris then cancelled as soon as he was, with the face. I mean, really, it's been a mess. And whoever is elected on May the 4th has to do something about it. It causes reduced lung capacity in children, it causes asthma in children, it shortens all of our lives. And so it's for every person here to think about air pollution when they're voting.
One of those, a gentleman there who's been waiting on it, maybe air pollution.